So I was spending time with family years ago, and something interesting happened, and I want to share with you. Hello world, Daniel Sapon here, your mind transformation coach and your global sales and marketing coach. So this was Jeremy's birthday. And you know how birthdays and how kids love their birthdays. And Jeremy loves his chocolate cake so much. I mean, he just doesn't want to share his chocolate cake. So this was Jeremy having all the cake to himself and then digging deep in the chocolate, taking a bite, looking at us and having a whole broad smile on his lips, basically on his face, warm face, of these innocent, lovely kids. Now, as Jeremy was eating his cake, a little part of the cake fell down. Just a bite of the cake. Now, you know how much kids love the things they love and how they don't want to let go of anything. Now Jeremy began to cry because his cake has just fallen down and no one was going to let him eat cake that's on the floor because of germs and all that. So he kept crying. His cake had fallen on the floor. His special birthday cake was on the floor. He just didn't want to give us the peace of mind, basically. So I walked to Jeremy and I said, Jeremy, look at the cake on the floor. He looked at it. I said, I know it's on the floor. I know you messed up and it's on the floor. But Jeremy, it's fine. Do you know why it's fine? And he said, no, like kids always do when they are sad. And it's very sad when the kids are sad, right? It's disheartening. And I said, Jeremy, look on the table. What do you see? He said, the rest of my cake. Don't you realize it's still a very big cake? And as compared to the little cake that fell on the floor, that cake is literally negligible. He looked at the cake on the table. He looked at the cake on the floor. He stared in my face and said, yes. And I said, I know your cake is on the floor, but learn to focus on the cake you have on the table. He was so happy, joyfully jumped on his chair, took his fork, dug in again, and I asked, Jeremy, can I have a bite? He looked at my face, thought twice, and he said, no. Imagine me helping him get over this, and he still didn't give me a part of the cake. But what is the lesson here? The lesson here is that in life, in your career, in your business, in your relationship, in your marriage, and in all parts and spheres of life, there are days that small part of the cake will fall down. And instead of looking at the larger cake, you look at that small cake and you begin to think that you're having a bad life. Hey, you're having just a bad day, just a bad time, not a bad life. So look at the big cake you have ahead of you and celebrate it. Because if you keep looking at all the bad things that has happened yesterday or last year or last month, you miss out on the big that you have on the table. Now you feel miserable, as if life is bitter, as if life is crazy for you. But it's just about that small thing that happened. And it's a life of challenges and a life of no guarantees. Crazy things happen sometimes and it will keep happening sometimes because it's life. So anytime any of these things happen, I encourage you, instead of focusing on that bad thing that has happened, focus on the big things that you have. You lost one deal. How many other deals are out there? Or how many other deals do you have that you haven't missed? You had an argument with your partner. How many beautiful times have you had that you can focus on and ignore this one? You lost some money. How much money more do you have in the bank? And how much money more have you made in the past? And how much opportunities are there in the future that's there for you that you have to focus on? Oh, you just lost a job? There are more jobs ahead of you. There is more than enough. It's a life of abundance. And also, don't let a part of you or a part of life which is not going well make you forget all the other parts of life which is so beautiful. So today I want to encourage you. that whatever you are going through, whichever piece of cake is on the floor, let it be. And then celebrate the greater part that you have. Take a piece of paper and write all the things you are grateful for, all the things that are going great, and focus on that and all the things you've lost, and not on the things that you have lost. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it has given you a better perspective about life and about losing things. And I hope it has put you in a high vibration and energy. To make sure that you always get more videos like this, do subscribe to my channel, and also do click on the notification bell so that when I release more of such wisdom to bless the world, you are also blessed, because you deserve to be blessed. You are a big deal and you matter. Cheers.